Welcome, Tiger fans, to a Thursday night edition of our Tiger Football. I'm here with Trent Burdell in Turpin Stadium, coming to you via 446 Sports. I want to thank 446 Sports for their continued support, allowing the broadcast. Trent, welcome to Turpin Stadium on a Thursday night.
Thursday night, non-traditional night, but it's also senior night. So a couple of seniors recognized before game, as well as the senior cheerleaders and dance line. Man, big atmosphere here tonight, coming off a big win on the road at Northwood Lena, and you got to carry the momentum into the postseason or a possible postseason.
A must-win game for our Tigers. If they have any shot to make the playoffs, we're sitting at number 25. We need a little help from Delhi Charter to choke tomorrow night and give us a little help there, you know. But you know, we kind of control our own destiny. I think if we get it, if we win tonight, we have a pretty good shot of sneaking in the playoffs.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. And of course, I think the first 6 or 8 teams get a bye. So, you know, you'd probably be playing them about a 9 seed or so. Current standings are Vermilion Catholic at number 1, Catholic Point Capee number 2. People we've seen traditionally, you know, Ascension Catholic, Covenant Christian, Riverside Academy, St. Fred's, Ascension Episcopal, Southern Lab, Ouachita Christian, and St. Martin's Episcopal round out the top 10. We all know too well about St. Martin's Episcopal down there in Metairie, don't we?
Well, I want to see Harlan Berry, but I don't want to see him until he's an LSU Tiger.
Amen, I say to that. And, you know, man, a senior group, a small group, but, you know, really had kind of some pivotal points in this season this year. Of course, most notably, probably Braylon Norman kind of stepping into that quarterback role. You know, young Preston Tilley, we know he's got a arm, but just didn't have that game time experience. A lot of upside for that young man, but Braylon, Chance, you know, a couple of guys. Vincent last week, you know, Vietnam exchange student. How cool is that to have him on the team, kicking an extra point, attempted field goal? Man, I mean, it just says it all about American high school football right now.
Oh, yeah. It's, you know, the Tigers came in, honestly, you know, the Montgomery lost stung. But, to me, we achieved better than I thought. When I first saw the schedule, I was thinking 0-6, you know, start. So they performed well. We're a young team. Our previous coach left us with a doozy of a schedule. I was mighty nice stepping on the way out of the door. But, you know, I think we weathered it pretty well. And I think we'll beat a lot of those teams next year. We got a lot coming back. You know,
I got to think so. And, I mean, you know, say what you want to say, but I got to think the victory this year to hang a hat on is the Manny game going over there. You know, they're a little bit down, but they're still Manny Tigers.
Right. It's, anytime you can beat a Manny, you know, you're
at their place.
Yeah. It's a big win. Menard was a big win for us.
Absolutely. Holding on to the Bishop Bowl knows no other home than St. Mary's in East 5th Street.
It doesn't know what Ellick feels like.
Right. Maybe it was minted there, but quickly found a new home right here in Natchitoches. So players getting ready to go out on the field, and I got to think that's going to be at least a few of your seniors out there. Notably, another one we didn't talk about, Peyton Mitchell. You know,
the Rock. The Rock of the team this year has been Peyton Mitchell on the offensive and the defensive side of the ball. He's led the way. He's done what a senior's supposed to do: step up and lead. You know.
Yeah. And you never know where we'll put him. You know, plays a lot of middle linebacker, but you can put him on the edge as an edge rusher to seal that, kind of maintain, contain. Seen him down in a 3-point, 4-point stance. So
he drops down there when we go short yardage. And he doesn't mind. You know, some kids don't want to put their hand in the dirt. You know, it's not the cool positions, but just where do I need to be, Coach?
That's right.
And that's what you want. Home Tigers doing a little something unique this weekend. The whole team's going out for the towing cost to the 30, 40 markers, and now just the seniors going out further for the actual toss.
Yep. I see number 1, 2, 55, and I'll try to get the last number for Lakeview Gators there. And
Lakeview's had a rough season this
15,
year. Numbers are down, you know.
Counted about 22.
22 players. But number 2 for them is their defensive stud. He's a linebacker. And then number 1, Omar Pierre, is going to carry the rock for them. That's their offense right there. It's
you know, rewind about 2, almost 3 months now, and we faced this team in a scrimmage jamboree action, and guess what? They performed pretty good in that outlet, running the ball, running the rock. You know,
they did. We tied, I believe, and I was the moral victory for you. We talked about moral victories for us against Manny. That was a moral victory for them.
Yeah.
So, but I think the Tigers are coming in here tonight to show them that, hey, that was just a jamboree.
Yeah. We wasn't we wasn't that one didn't count.
Yeah.
This one counts.
That's called practice.
That's right. This one goes in the WL column for sure. So
it seems to be a long coin toss here.
Yeah.
There was a little fireworks before the game here, so I think the referee is just taking his time. The two teams just telling each other how much they love each other before the game, I think, and the refs were just telling them that this is not going to be tolerated during the game. Had a little fireworks pregame. Exchanging, I guess, social media accounts and stuff like that, huh, Trent?
yeah, I think so. Making sure I got your
Instagram.
got your Instagram.
How's your mom doing?
Yeah. Absolutely. Yeah. Was your gumbo good last weekend? What about them Tigers? LSU one's not y'all. Absolutely. So try to get a here. Let's see.
And I know the Lawrence Seawood, the Lakeview coach, and our coach are big buddies. So I think there's a little you always want to beat your buddy.
Right.
So
it looks like we're going to spin around here. Looks like the Lakeview Gators are going to receive the ball.
St. Mary's won the toss and deferred to the second half here.
Yep. So Lakeview going to receive the ball. They'll be defending the south end zone, the one closest to the athletic facilities. Your St. Mary's Tigers will be kicking off from the scoreboard side of the field. And, I'd like to see us end the regular season with a good stand of minimizing penalties. That was something that kind of hindered us most of the year, but last couple of weeks
we've done a lot better on the penalty side.
I don't know how much that's been preached.
Right. It's I think they ran a lot from that one game that got out of hand. So nothing like a little cardio to get you from straight sometimes.
Absolutely.
Carter Hogue will be doing the kicking duties for Tigers, who probably the best I've seen at St. Mary's about hitting one of the big guys with a ball on the kickoff.
Yeah.
He can really aim that thing. Dudley just joined us, ladies and gentlemen.
Good to see you guys. Welcome, everyone.
Yeah, absolutely. Dudley was saying in kind of the pregame must-win situation here for your Tigers to have any postseason hopes to remain, but also need a little bit of help from, at a minimum, a Delhi charter team that'll probably play tomorrow night. We'll get that up for you here shortly. And little Carter Hogue, we mentioned it probably just about every week so far since he's kind of come into the main kicking role, how much he has filled some big shoes of the departing Payne Williams. Done it well, had a nice 31-yarder 2 weeks ago. Last week, I believe, was perfect on the ones he tried, but also Vincent Hongdang had a couple of opportunities as well. So
seeing Carter's confidence from game 1 through now game 10 increase, it seems like, every week.
So ball's away, squib kick into the chest of the defender. Number 18 takes it in at his own 39, only brings it up 3 yards to the 42-yard line of Lakeview. And got to think, we saw a little bit of a difference from them in the preseason when we did play them in scrimmage. You saw us a little bit of spread. You saw a little bit of, a little bit of read option. I got to think, though, as the season has progressed, they're probably gone to just trying to pound it and loading up the box and just trying to exert their will.
Yeah, that's what we've seen more and more. And they, good-looking group of you guys up on the front there. They're big and they're heavy.
Power eye tight end to the right of the formation. 2 receivers handoff right side and quickly sealed by 2 St. Mary's Tigers. Try to get a number in there. It looked like
Victor Pickney and Braylon Norman led the way. I'm sorry, Hayden Nelson. No, Victor Pickney and Hayden Nelson.
Gain of 1 there. 1 or 2?
I'm gonna give it 1.
Yep, that's what it looks like here.
Lakeview has had trouble putting points on the board. I don't think they scored their first touchdown until like week 7. I want to say
they have a new field that didn't get scored on until about a week or 2 ago. Sure.
By them.
Yeah, exactly. All right, pitch right and brought down by.
What you call that? St. Mary's defense?
By 8 of your 11 defenders. Pretty much everybody who wasn't lined up as a deep defensive back right there. So going to set up 3rd and a long 9. And basically made it to the original line of scrimmage and just moved hashes. Essentially went from the left hash to the right hash.
Substitution there. Hudson nothing in at linebacker for Tucker Johnson.
No relation.
No relation. Well, let's see how he does first.
So same. Now we're in the gun. Two receivers right in the formation. Blitz coming. Quick out pass with running room. Kind of set up outside screen there, and that was sniffed out pretty well by your St. Mary's defense. Gain of about 3. Set up 4th and about 6 there.
Well played by Camden Litton there on the outside. Had a couple of supporters there helping him wrap up the tackle. But
Another senior.
Yep. Camden out at the cornerback on that side of the field, fought through his block and made a good tackle.
Lakeview looking to keep their offense on the field here. 4th and a long 6 at their own 46-yard line. Back to the pistol formation. 2 receivers to the top here. Man in motion to the left. Let's see if they swing it out. Deep pass over the middle. Broken up nicely there. I think that's Braylon.
Braylon Norman. He went for the interception and knocked the ball down.
Nicely defended there. Intended receiver number 12. Ladarian Logan, a senior wide receiver, 6'5", 179. And I bet Braylon gave up a couple of inches there.
Yeah. What you want to bet he plays basketball?
A little bit.
I'd like to thank our first quarter sponsors, Family Eye Care, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Mobille's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, and TKTMJ Construction.
So Tigers get the turnover, take over at Lakeview's. Oh, nice backwards pass here to Braylon Norman. Has a little bit of running room. Good seal block up to the 30, 25-20. Still on his feet up to the 9 before he's wrapped up and brought down. Nice little
quarterback throw back there. Razzle dazzle. I like it, Coach.
Yeah.
Who threw it back to Braylon? Who was that?
I believe was that Hayden, maybe?
Or Shallon.
Was that Shallon?
I think Shallon
I
gave
saw
him
a small number, 2 and 4, so 2 makes sense.
So 1st and goal to go. First play from scrimmage goes for about 40 plus yards down to the Lakeview 9-yard line. 1st and goal to go. Spread formation. Norman handoff left side. JPT has a hole. Walks into the end zone. Touchdown of 8 yards off the left side. And I think that's been his favorite side.
Yes,
he's run much better to the left side this season.
You know, I'd like to back up the play before. That was a very smart block by Atlas out there. Correct. He did not cream the guy. He just kind of threw his hands up and gave him his back. Correct. So he couldn't be called and had it called back. You know,
had
very
the option of a
I could have laid
inside hit, almost a crack black. And I will say the defender that he was blocking probably had 100 pounds on him. That may have played into the situation.
Which that's a big boy when you got 100 pounds on Atlas.
Right. So,
but very non-selfishly there, just got his body in front of him with his hands up, so he didn't
just getting in the way.
That's right, getting away without causing a penalty. So
very
Carter Hogue, hits the lineman there. So PAT no good. 6-0 St. Mary's Tigers early in the first quarter. 9:16 showing on the clock.
2 plays, 50 yards.
Yeah, and I'll take that. The Lakeview gave us the short field there, and they paid for it. So you like it when you can capitalize.
Get the score updated here on the old ticker.
I'm gonna blame that missed field goal on Trent. He was bragging on Carter before the game started. So that one's on Trent.
Jinxed him, Trent.
That's it. That's how the media usually does. I shall talk no more.
Ready for a little cold weather. I don't know about you guys. Here it is, 10th game of the season. We're still all in shorts. You know, I mean,
that's it.
I thought about that today. Have not had an opportunity in the cool weather, so we several of us load up equipment prior to the game and
sweat,
and we're sweating, and we hadn't had that nice cool Thursday
football weather
to load up equipment.
Absolutely. I mean, last weekend we had the thermocells out.
Oh my God!
Blood do the Macarena to get bugs off me. Well, I'm gonna let y'all talk about Carter Hogue on this kickoff.
I got a feeling we're gonna get an onside here.
Okay, nice little squib kick here.
Nice.
Bounce around straight down the middle of the field. Off of it.
Oh, that's our ball.
Should be Tiger football.
Amen.
Still loose. Yeah, Tigers have that.
I think that's our ball. We certainly
Oh.
Lakeview. We certainly had our chance at it there.
There could only been one guy in that pile to get a hold of it.
It bounced around off of two or three
Tigers, and there was only one Lakeview guy down there that jumped on it. We learned that football just doesn't bounce right. Yeah,
It's kind of oblong. It's very pill
has
shaped.
a mind of its own when it's bouncing around. The Lakeview will take over 1st and 10 from their own 35-yard line.
I mean, Lakeview's got some meat up front.
They're big. That left guard is who I think we were blocking earlier. That's who I thought was the heavy hit there. Snap is back. Quarterback keeper.
He's got the edge.
Got the edge around the right-hand side. He's going to get 9 or 10 yards on the carry. Looks like they'll mark him out
24.
Yep,
at
senior
the
Camden.
44-yard line.
Senior Camden using the sideline as his friend to just play him to the sideline, let him break the big one. So heads up play by the senior there.
Second short.
So your Tigers up there, and they playing defense tonight in a kind of a 4-4 format. Most call it maybe like a 4-4 Okie with the outside linebackers walked up tight to the line of scrimmage or up on the line of scrimmage.
Tight end to the left here. Got to watch him release.
Snap is back, sweep to the left-hand side, breaks a tackle, running sideways and now backwards. He's still going to gain about 4 yards on the play. Only needed one, so that'll be a first down. Looked like he has a
tackle.
Look like Peyton went down for short yards when we were talking about earlier, and they ran right at the hole that Peyton vacated. So heads up play by the Lakeview Edgers there to take advantage of that late shift by the Tigers defense.
Absolutely.
They'll spot the ball at the Lakeview 48-yard line.
Pretty good knockout block there, too.
7 minutes and 50 seconds left on the clock. First quarter action tonight. Tigers lead the Gators 6-0. Lakeview up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers to the left, single tight end to the right, 2 backs in the backfield. Snap is back.
Oh, yeah, that's going to be a false start. He drugged that ball. I'm not sure what the snap was doing there. I don't know if it got caught up on a turf monster or something, but it was like he went to snap it and it just didn't want to go.
Motion call on Lakeview. That'll be a 5-yard.
That'll help. We'll take all the help
We
can get.
absolutely will.
Well, Omar Pierre, number 1 for Lakeview, is who the offense is going to run through. No doubt about it. Bottle him up. You bottle him
You're
up.
doing good.
You bottle him up, you do.
No receivers to the wide side.
No, just a tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the short side of the field here on the left, 2 backs, 1 on each side of the quarterback in shotgun.
Ooh,
And we're going to have all sides, I believe, on the Tigers.
who was that? That
Offside, St. Mary's Tigers.
Peyton and the linebacker or fullback for Lakeview just met and said hello to each other.
We heard that one.
Yeah, I heard that one up here in the booth.
Still first man.
So we'll give them the 5 yards back on the offsides penalty.
Number 2 is a good-looking young man. He is built.
What's his size say over there? And I'm not sure how accurate that doesn't have his weight and height on there, does it?
No. Doesn't have him on there, number 2.
Okay. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right, 2 backs in the backfield, 1 on each side of the quarterback. It's in a shotgun. Snap is back, hand off to number 2.
Nothing doing. And starting that gap was number 4 for your St. Mary's Tigers.
Hayden Nelson.
He was looking for some running room around the right-hand side, and
Yeah, he was in the backfield.
nice job by the defensive end on that side, Hayden, and
Gone straight ahead.
Peyton Mitchell probably fill it in behind him there.
Yes, sir.
No gain on the play. Second down.
Man, a lot of action to just get to second down. First down twice.
It's our third or fourth
With
play
illegal
here.
Procedures. Yeah. One on each team. So
Lakeview will flip the formation here. 2 receivers to the right, single tight end to the left, tailback in motion to the left.
quarterback keeper, nothing doing. He
Tucker
couldn't
blows
get
that.
down.
Tucker Johnson just
Tucker Johnson all over that.
Yeah, loss of, what's that, 6 yards?
5, 6.
I think Tucker sniffed that play out. I think he's seen that on tape before. He just bolted up there.
I was straight quarterback keeper trying to get to that edge. One of those previously he got there, but Tucker said, no, sir.
And that Lakeview trying to throw some eye candy with the motion out of the backfield, but you can tell the Tigers defense is not respecting the pass. So they're focusing on the quarterback, probably keeping the ball 50% of the time, even with that motion.
And if you're Lakeview, number 12, that Ladarian Logan, the 6'5", he's out on Camden Litton, who's not, 5'8"?
Here comes pass. Set up screen.
Oh, he's got running room.
Running room.
Great move by the Lakeview Gator there, number 1, Pierre.
Braylon Norman wrapped him up, and then 2 or 3 other Tigers finished him off, one being Atlas 6 in there.
Lakeview with a screen out here on the left-hand side and well blocked there initially. Actually, pretty good job by the Tigers defense because he had a lot of room in front of him.
We closed quickly. Normally we don't have that kind of speed out there, I don't think, but it's they closed quickly.
4th and almost 3 here. They are in St. Mary's Tiger territory for the first time tonight, I believe.
All spotted at the St. Mary's 44-yard line.
Timeout Lakeview. With that timeout, let's thank some sponsors, eh?
Yeah. I'd like to thank Family Eye Care, Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, the Church Street Inn, Marbell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, TKTMJ Construction. I think you'd get the in-laws construction company right, wouldn't you?
What did they do to you?
They let me marry their daughter.
There you go. Guilty as charged.
But that guy, if you want to take about a 30-second timeout, we'll be back shortly.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 4th and 2 here. Ball at the St. Mary's 44-yard line. Lakeview with the tight end to the left, 2 receivers to the right, 2 backs, 1 on each side of the quarterback in the backfield. Snap is back. Handoff to number 1. Has no running room. I believe that's Omar, if I'm not mistaken, is number 1. He's going to lose 2 yards on the 4th down carry. It's
Braylon Norman from behind and stacked up by Johnson, and so
danced around there looking for a hole up the middle. Defensive line did a good job filling their gaps. And Braylon Norman in on the tackle. He's playing safety, so you can tell he came in hard on that one.
gave him forward progress of about still a loss, but about a yard.
About a yard. So with that turnover on downs, the Tigers will take over at their own 46-yard line. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap is back. Braylon Norman rolling out to his right. Has a receiver out here in the flats looking for who that is. 21. A.J. Lavistrier on the reception. He'll get 8 yards.
He's had some good little games.
He has. Really kind of coming around. Didn't get a ton of reps or opportunities there early in the year, but they've been able to find him here of late.
Same thing with Carter Hogue on the offensive side of the ball. He's had a couple of good little receptions, huh? 3
receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. Handoff to John Paul Thibodeau. He's going to be hitting the backfield.
Number 55 brought it down. Ryan Hubbard, senior guard, 6'1", 250.
He's a stout-looking young man from up here, I can tell you.
He looks every bit of that 250.
And John Paul lose, looks like about 2 yards on the play. They'll spot him at the Lakeview 48-yard line. It'll bring up a 3rd and 4 from there. 4 minutes left to go in first quarter action. 3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left. JPT to Braylon Norman's right-hand side in the backfield. Snap is back, fakes the handoff. Braylon's going to keep it, run around the right-hand side, got a lot of room, and he'll get a first down on the carry.
First down and then some, brought down by number 53 and number 3. That's going to be Juan Rosales and Xantavius McKinney.
Pickup of about, 13, 14 yards on the carry. They'll mark him out of bounds or down, at the 35-yard line of Lakeview.
And I like this guy. You're chewing up a little bit of clock, and you got a little bit of a drive down here.
So we got a tight end and a wing and a receiver to the right-hand side. A lot going on. Fake the sweep, and we're going to run a counter backside here to
Number 5.
I believe that was to
Chance
Russell.
Russell there. So
Senior getting the carry.
with 3 minutes and 12 seconds to go in the ball game, St. Mary's, nice drive going here, guys, on the 20-yard line.
20-yard line and mark them out.
You know, we were talking, this is a must-win for the Tigers to make the playoffs, to keep a nice little streak alive. You know, the Tigers have made the playoffs every year since 2008, guys.
Wow.
So impressive run that I know these Tigers don't want to break.
Yeah, I was a young man back in 2008. Oh, they put the Carter Hogue in the end zone just outside of his outstretched hands. If we'd have had 3 more yards of sidelines, I think we might have got there.
So Braylon Norman with 3 receivers to the right. He's rolling out to his right, flooding that side of the field, had a receiver at each level, and he went for the deep route there in the end zone.
And he was open.
He was
had
open.
3 steps.
Had 2 or 3 steps, and ball just probably 2 or 3 yards out too far outside.
He had that good Leonard Skinner song. Give me 3 steps.
Tigers up to the line of scrimmage, single receiver on each side, 2 wings to the right. Snap is back, hand off to JPT up the middle.
JPT stuffed at the line of scrimmage.
Not a lot of run in the room there. They'll give him yardage back to the line of scrimmage. They'll mark him down there. It'll be a 3rd and 9 from the 19-yard line, just inside the red zone here. So 2007 was the last year we didn't make the playoffs. Is that right?
2007 is the last year we did not make the playoffs. And checking it out here, since 1995, Dully, a year that we reestablished the order at St. Mary's and making the playoffs, we have only not made the playoffs 3 times since 1995.
Roll out right there. Intended receiver. Was that number 18?
Looked like Dennison maybe. I just see the neck roll there.
Yeah. 10.
Yep, Dennison Morgan, the intended receiver. That'll fall incomplete, though.
Yeah, just a little bit behind him. He had to kind of slide to try to get that one.
Be a 4th and 9 from the 19-yard line. Field goal attempt here. It'll be a 36-yard field goal attempt.
Yeah.
New personal best for the young man.
Ball spotted on the left-hand hash for the right-footed kicker.
Yeah, don't say nothing, Shannon. He's got it.
Snap is back. Hold is down.
Oh, it's going to make it.
Just to the right.
Just to the right. He had it by a foot or two, but just to the right. Just pushed it.
I think everybody was just trying to.
A little breeze.
I think it was crosswind.
That crosswind. He had the leg for it by a couple yards, but just pushed it right.
So that field goal will be no good with 2 minutes and 7 seconds left in the first quarter. Tigers leading the Gators 6-0. Gators will take over 1st and 10 from their own 20-yard line.
Got a long way to go and a short time to get there. That's 80 yards the way I count it.
Break the huddle.
Late player coming in for your Tigers.
Single receiver on each side of the formation. Tight end to the left. Pro formation with the backs split in the backfield. Snaps back. Quarterback looking deep. Interception.
INT.
Oh, he's taking that to the house.
That's a pick 6.
Oh, Camden Lick with the touchdown.
Yes, sir.
The senior on senior night with a pick 6.
A lot of whistles being blown. I don't see any flags down there.
10-yard line. It's hidden. I wonder if we're going to get a
hole.
Probably a block in the back or a clip.
Return.
Block in the back on the Tigers. Oh, you hate that. Yeah, it's still our ball, but
you hate that for a senior. What a highlight reel that would be.
Penalty on St. Mary's on the turn. It'd still be St. Mary's ball.
So talking about our playoff streak there, 24 of the last 28 years the Tigers have been in the playoffs, guys. It's pretty impressive, stat. I know that this team wants to keep that going,
1 yard line, but the Tigers had the 1st and 10.
Hate that. That's the penalties that kill you. Taking points off the board breaks your momentum. It's just you hate to see those.
So Tigers with 2 wings and a
power to the
tailback
left
to the
here.
left. Braylon Norman's going to keep
Nicely
it.
done. Braylon did a really good job of waiting for that play to develop and waiting for blockers to get out front.
Nice patient run. They'll give him first down yardage on it.
AJ Lattisphere with the block you're referring to. AJ got his butt turned and sealed it off, and Braylon waited and cut up right off his butt there.
First and 10 at the 11, so you can make a first down, but it's going to have to be at about the 1.
You know, we've caught his number a few times there. That Ryan Hubbard for them, number 55, that big boy moves good.
Athlete, huh?
He moves good for 250.
That's it.
Tigers with a wing and 2 wings and a receiver to the
Handoff,
left.
JPT brought down by the aforementioned Hubbard.
Yep.
And he's a load up there in the middle there.
He's lining up over that young right guard I know, and I think he's giving him all he wants.
Yes, sir. Yeah, that's one where you hold until you get called.
Dudley, who was that made the block in the back there on us? We see it. It was a right call.
Under center pitch to JPT, has running room, walks into the end zone from 11 yards out. Touchdown, JPT.
Great block there by Chance Rushing to seal that edge and let JP score there. It takes every man doing his job. Good job there, Chance, with the block.
So touchdown on the 11-yard run, which comes with 45 seconds to go in this first quarter of action. I'll let y'all talk about Carter Hogue again for PAT.
I think this is Vincent. This is Vincent. Hung Dang for the kick.
Vincent's in on senior night, and that looks to be
Good.
true. So Vincent nails the PAT on senior night. How about that? He's got to be excited, man. Certainly,
Coach Smoke out there.
taking some pictures and sending it back to his family in Vietnam.
Yeah.
Right?
Maybe mom and dad are listening all the way across the airways there.
You might not understand us, but they
They don't understand this trip. Or by the fourth quarter, they don't.
I ain't as think as you drunk I am.
So with 45 seconds left on the clock here in the first quarter, Tigers leading the Gators 13-0 on senior night, Turpin Stadium.
Man, I feel like we should have learned some Vietnamese just for this game. Just for senior.
Maybe by the end of the game, I'll know something. But I'm going to Google that.
Touchdown Tigers.
Yeah.
Vietnamese, man. I mean, they got to have a word for Tiger in Vietnam, man.
You would think.
Beautiful country. I hear it's great to visit.
Carter Hogue is
Might be
back
a place
taking
to
our on duties, kickoff duties here.
Let's see if he can
Find his victim. Find his victim.
That one's kicked away over the head of
Uh-oh.
and dive right there. Dive right there. Oh, he can pick it up and run in the end zone. Slips and then gets nailed at the 6-yard line by just about everybody on the Tiger covering team.
You know,
That's dangerous move right there.
dangerous, but he popped this edge, and if he hadn't slipped, he could have been gone.
He had a
Because we all converged on him, and then he popped outside of
He
that.
had a lane down the left side.
Yes, he did. One more time with 38 seconds to go in the first quarter. I'd like to thank Family Eye Care, the Louisiana Crawfish Company, BOM, Lot Oil, Cedars Towing Service, Cornerstone Pediatrics, Church Street Inn, Marbell's Corner Pharmacy, Posey Sports Center, Trace Reliability, and TKTMJ Construction.
And guys, it's about that time of the year where the natty lights will be coming on here in just a couple of weeks. I've been seeing them getting strung up, and
Oh, the getting rid of yes. The,
Said Daddy Lights, I was thinking beer.
I was like, tell you about this.
different natty lights.
So Lakeview calling a timeout here. I think they need to think things over.
Well, I was beginning to wonder. I was like, aren't any anesthesiologists? I mean, we're doing it
With that, let's take a 30-second break while we dig in the ice chest over here. We'll be back in 30.
Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Everybody dancing all night long. Somebody's dancing.
pick.
Your team come
Right.
flying in. No.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers and Gators are back out on the field. The 1st and 10 from the Gators 6-yard line as they get up to the line of scrimmage. 2 receivers and a tight end to the right. Power eye
Tigers in the
formation.
box here, man. Look, showing blitz right here.
Power eye formation in the backfield, and they'll just go a quarterback keeper, just a short yardage dive up the middle.
I mean, that looked like goal line kind of play right there.
It looked like it was 1st and a foot or 4th and a foot rather than 1st and 10.
Looked like a tush push.
I know they have the ball in the at the 6-yard line, but it's not like they're in the end zone here.
Run.
And
That'll end the quarter there. They're going to be content to switch sides of the fields. And, man, I know I'm a guy that spent a little bit of time in Germany and a little bit of a beer snob, but, you know, there's 2 kinds of beers. There's my beer and free beer. And if Nelly likes the free beer, I'm all in.
nothing wrong with it, is it? Nothing better than a free beer.
Amen.
Got a commercial, Doug?
Yeah, well, while we're taking a break here between quarters, Tigers leading the Gators at the end of first quarter action, 13-0 on senior night. We'll take a quick break. Be back momentarily.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
Throwing.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Lakeview up to the line of scrimmage. Tight end to the right, receiver on each side. Power eye formation behind the quarterback who's under center. Running room around the right-hand side after the handoff. The number 1 primary ball carrier for Lakeview. He will get 13 yards on the second down carry.
Marion Pierre. Is the Bible named after him?
Maybe a dongle.
Now he'll be pushed out of bounds at the Lakeview 19-yard line. Be 1st and 10 from there.
That's a place I hadn't been to in a while. They still got the Gator Farm up there.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
Might have to go get me a little gator and some boots. We should have fried one up tonight. Put one on the pit, right?
The Lakeview up to the line of scrimmage. Tight end to the right side. Single receiver on each side. Power eye formation behind the quarterback. Snap is back. Hand off to the fullback up the middle.
He got stuffed, though.
They'll give him 2 yards on the carry. Was that
Hicks?
I was Peyton Mitchell just said, you know what, you're big. I'm going to take your knees out.
he hit him low, that's for sure.
And just stopped him cold in his tracks. He said, I don't have to be bigger. It stopped you.
Number 2 is a good-sized young man.
Speaking of Hollenberry, that was reminiscent of when he hit the line of scrimmage and got doubled up, dropped the ball, and we didn't get that call to go our way.
Yeah,
That was reminiscent of that.
I got to meet the referee that didn't call it earlier this year. I showed him the video. He didn't say no. He didn't say anything. He said no comment. He said no comment.
He said mom was the word.
Yeah.
The 2nd and 8 from the 21-yard line. Power eye formation behind the quarterback. Toss sweep to the right.
Oh! Who? That was a big collision there. Who was that?
I believe that was Victor.
Tucker Johnson came across and laid number 2 out.
Number 20, right?
Woo, baby. Way to go, Tucker.
They give him 3 yards on the carry, but he paid for it.
He earned those 3.
Yeah.
He earned those
Be
3.
a 3rd and 5 from the Lakeview 24-yard line. Clock's ticking. 10 minutes and 35 seconds left on the play clock.
Tucker gave me one of my Mufasa.
Tight end to the right, single receiver on each side. Power eye behind the quarterback, who's under center again. Snap is back. Fakes the pitch.
Oh, nicely done. Who contained
Tucker Johnson again. I'm calling the young man's name left and right.
Nice.
So Dennison Morgan in there on the tackle as well.
I apologize. That was that was number 55 for us. It wasn't Tucker. Connor K, sophomore, led the way there. Good hit.
Another guy that's had some good games.
Oh yeah, big kid, big sophomore, probably 6'2". I think as a freshman he came in second or third in the powerlifting state championship. So I mean, as a freshman he did that. So a very strong kid. I think he can deadlift my truck.
When we need a tire
Hey,
change, we'll
yeah.
call him, right?
Tell him.
Just hold it up and we'll get some bolts off.
So
So,
Lakeview,
yeah, that's going to be. He broke the huddle with 12, I believe.
Well, he didn't get off the field at 55.
Yeah,
Half of that
55.
truck getting off the field.
He's a big fella. It's hard to run that much weight off the field. 9:27, clock stops. We'll thank some second quarter sponsors.
Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Gidros Physical Therapy, Manpower Temporary Agency, City Bank and Trust, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern
There
Solutions.
you go. Natty Lights.
And can someone tell my wife I'm on the radio right now and that can I give her credit card information right now? I'm a little busy.
Oh, I got that card.
Oh, yeah, don't give it to her. You don't want that.
Lakeview punting from their own 15-yard line.
Oh,
Snap it back.
blocked.
Almost blocked.
Get away from that.
We'll let it bounce around the 45-yard line. It'll roll backwards.
First and goal to go at the 9.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we're good.
So we'll take over. Had a nice 26-yard completion to Shallen Gandy.
JPT run. Oh,
No, he had Carter Hogue wide open in the end zone, just skipped it to him.
So two plays gets us first down and goal to go before that incomplete.
Probably could have threw that underhand to him. He was so open, but he rifled it. He just threw it short.
Ball spotted at the Lakeview 9-yard line. It'd be second and goal from there.
7:49.
You know, Braylon would love to have that one back.
Three receivers to the right, single receiver to the three receivers to the left, single to the right.
Set up.
Right receiver screen here.
He's at
I think got him at the 1.
Yeah, got him at the 1. Man, if he'd have stretched that ball out, that can be dangerous.
I was gonna say to you, I'd rather the 3rd and 1 than
Fumble.
touchback out the back of the end zone. Or
Hayden
something.
Nelson on the wide receiver screen on the left-hand side. They'll mark him out at the 1 yard line. It'll be 3rd and goal from there.
Looks like we're bringing the heavy package in.
Yeah, what a play to start this series with the pass to
To Shallon Gady,
Shallon,
a
yeah.
26-yard completion there on a looked like almost a corner route on the far side of the field.
ball at the yard and a quarter.
Bringing in the heavy package here, Dennison and Connor K.
2 wings to the right.
Under center.
Snap is back.
Oh, he is stopped.
Going to be 4th and goal. He's going to be about the half-yard line right there, guys.
4th down.
This is when you just put the quarterback under center and just do a little dive.
Go with the tush push.
Push, baby. Exert your will right here. You might be able to hard count them here.
But there's no benefit. They stopped us.
Oh, man.
They stopped us.
I would not have handed that off. I'd have gone.
I'd have gone tush push. No
Jump.
advantage doing the hard count because we couldn't get a first down, but got them way backed up here. Hate that. Yeah, I like the tush push there too. You know.
Yeah. And I'm gonna tell you, 55-2 for Lakeview are some dudes up in the middle. They are hard to move off the ball.
Mike should have done a play action pass there.
Play action or something off tackle, I think, rather than up the middle.
Well, because I don't.
A lot of field to the right side of that.
I don't think we have a lineman bigger than their smallest defensive lineman.
Which will find more success.
Yeah.
That they'll be a turnover on down. So have the ball marked at the Lakeview 2 yard line. So Lakeview huddled up in the end zone. 13-0. St. Mary's on top. 6 minutes and 56 seconds left to go in the second quarter.
Blow this up and get in the end zone.
Power I formation with tight end.
That's a fumble. That's got to be intentional grounding. He just flipped that out. I mean,
receiver right there. Maybe 18 was in.
Atlas just had him bear hugged and then he just flipped the ball underhand. That's got to be a safety, huh?
Should be. God, no.
Now I will say they're big up front, but they're a cardiologist away from.
They're cheeseburger away from a heart attack.
Yeah.
Job safety, baby.
Yeah.
So it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 2 yard line. Lakeview coming out of their huddle in the end zone. Tight end to the right-hand side again. Single receiver on each side. Power I formation behind the quarterback. Like under center.
Hand off
Snap
left
is back.
side. 52 there. Peyton Mitchell on the tackle. Initially tripped up, though, by Johnson.
This is when you need a senior to step up and go, hey, guys, we got them 3rd and long. On their, don't do anything dumb,
Right.
and give an automatic first down here. It's
Keep it in front of you.
That's right.
Seal the edges.
Be 3rd and 9. Definitely don't want any cheap yards here. Tight end to the left-hand side, 2 receivers to the right.
if I'm Lakeview, I'm gonna do a hard count here and try to get a little breather in.
Sheffield.
And that's exactly what they did. And we jumped.
We jumped.
Yep. 2 of us.
Both our defensive tackles.
Sheffield and 54.
The 2 freshmen.
2 freshmen.
Two
defensive
freshmen were
tackles.
defensive tackles a little too eager. And I saw it coming a mile away, the hard count there.
And both freshman defensive tackles getting some love there from the senior safety and linebacker.
Still
Getting
tough.
coached up a little bit.
Yeah, still a tough couple of yards here to get this
Oh,
first down, especially backed up in your own territory.
Well, I think I'm going to do the hard count again.
So 3rd and 4. I had
If it
it
ain't
4th and
broke,
4 for a second.
It's got about
So 3rd and 4 from the 8 yard line. Yep. Tight end to the left, 2 receivers tight to the formation on the right. Snap is back.
Down. I mean, did I miss it down?
No, yeah, it's 3rd down.
Incomplete pass.
It's a 4th down for Lakeview.
Lakeview rolling the quarterback out over to the right-hand side. Actually had a receiver with a little bit of room there in the flats, but ball just behind him.
Decision making here, time if you're Coach Seastrunk. Do you go for the ball, guys, or do you put the return on?
Go for the ball. Nobody's back.
Then you got roughing the kicker because you're probably going to get good field position out of this deal. If they make it to the 30 with the punt, I'll be shocked.
Yeah, right.
Victor Pickney was in coverage there.
Victor, honestly, I think could have made the interception there,
Probably
but he
could.
was going for the sure tackle, which you can't knock
Good
the kid
job.
for doing that,
Now we
But
back up.
Is that Braylon?
It's Braylon, but he's about safety deep. Yeah.
Just a squib kick here, brought in by Braylon Hedge.
He's gone. Nobody. Did he make it in?
He stretched out.
No, looks like they're going to mark down at the 2-yard line.
Man, I thought he had that, but he took that and he was gone.
Yeah. Omar. Yeah. So Tigers basically right back where we were on the 1 or 2 yard line. Let's hit a little play action here and throw a touchdown pass.
I like it. Yeah. And let's roll left to the wide side of the field.
You got a right-handed quarterback though, bud.
We'll set our shoulders.
I believe we are going to see it. We got the light package in right now, I think.
Man, finally a nice little breeze blowing. What a weird weather day it was today. Kind of
Was, yeah.
muggy.
Had some showers come through late in the afternoon.
Yeah, just a misty rain, almost like a fog.
Looks like Coach Seastrong wants to talk things over with first and goal from the 2-yard line. He wants to make sure we get the right play call in. Did not come up empty-handed here.
Well, I had it wrong. We did have our heavy package in. Yeah. So maybe we are switching to the light. But we'll come back in 30 seconds, though.
Yep. Be back momentarily. Tigers over the Gators.
13-0.
13-0. Be back shortly.
Are you considering cataract surgery and want to make the right choice for something as precious as your vision? At Wallace Eye Associates, we suggest you simply ask your local eye doctor. After all, more eye doctors across Cenla continue to recommend Wallace Eye Associates, and they have been for decades. When it's time for cataract surgery, there's only one team, one focus, your vision. Wallace Eye Associates.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Tigers with the play call, jogging back out on the field. 5 minutes and 48 seconds left in the first half. Tigers lead the Gators 13-0, threatening here, first and goal from the 2-yard line.
Coach is bringing our heavy package back in. Didn't have much success there. Hoping we see a little play action here.
Single receiver on each side, 2 wings to the left-hand side, and we're going to pitch it off tackle, and that'll be a touchdown. But John Paul Thibodeau. That not John Paul?
Mitchell.
Is that
Peyton Mitchell with the touchdown?
There we go. So it was a heavy package.
It's definitely a heavy package in there.
Big shout out to Peyton Senior with a touchdown on senior night.
I like to see that kind of stuff
think
there.
he was running a little bit different.
Yeah. Slower a little bit. No offense to Peyton, but
did he want to get the carry last week?
I like it. Senior night, the leader of your team, giving him a chance to score a touchdown.
Kudos to Coach Seastrong for thinking through that and awarding the senior here on senior night. And we've had big plays left and right by the seniors here in the first half between Camden Litton and Braylon and now Peyton Mitchell.
Now that one was blocked. Carter Hogue had that one blocked, but that one wasn't on him. That was we got to have to block up the middle.
Number 18 took that one.
Ahmed
Ali.
5 minutes and 44 seconds on the clock. Tigers now with a 19-0 lead on senior night.
Ahmed, I think he's second guessing that decision because he's holding his side like he just got hit by a bullet.
Well, let's thank some of our second quarter sponsors here.
Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Guidro's Physical Therapy and Wellness, Manpower Temporary Agent, Citibank and Trust Company, NFA, Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Solutions. Natty Ice.
Thank you to all our sponsors, and a big shout out to 446 Sports and all of their support. You can catch St. Mary's Tiger action every Friday night or Thursday.
Only once this year.
On 446 Sports. You can find us on YouTube or Facebook. And, just follow the link. You'll see the St. Mary's logo there and the game for that week.
Yeah, we'll know our fate on Selection Sunday, won't we?
We will. We'll probably know primarily have a good idea after late tomorrow night.
Yep.
So squib kick by the Tigers. It'll bounce off a Lakeview Gator, picked up at the 32-yard line. He's running around to the wide side of the field.
Coming back.
And a blindside block there at the 40 or 38-yard line. Have 3 flags on the field.
Yep. That was
And the Lakeview Gator is celebrating, and he's getting it called back. It's
Blindside block. It was a heavy hit. But it's not something that we mentioned the heads-up play by Atlas earlier. It's a very similar situation.
all he had to do was turn his back to that.
That's it. Yep.
it was a cheap shot in today's football, and he cost his team. Maybe that's why they're 0-9.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. So they're talking here right around the 40-yard line.
We mentioned pre-game that there was a little altercation already, so I know the refs are going to have a very, very short
Low
fuse
tolerance,
tonight.
yeah.
It's Lakeview has had a history of getting into little scuffles after they're out of the reach too. So
Extracurricular activities.
yeah.
So
That was a great arm by the referee. Just threw the flag like 50 yards to the other guy.
All three of them were.
Yeah.
It was like.
Well, no, they got there from the 40 to the 40 just now to his partner. Great arm by the far judge over there.
Look, I don't know if they practiced pregame, but they all had it within a 5-yard
Wow.
diameter.
Well, he was out in the open. I mean, it was playing today.
Well, I noticed the white hat. His flag was last to throw, and it's not because he didn't see it. He had to jog up so he could get it there.
Oh,
That's what
okay. But he was in the destruction zone right there. Yeah.
After the penalty, Lakeview will take over 1st and 10 from their own 26-yard line. Power I formation.
Bounces it
They'll-
the outside. Ooh, gets the corner.
Hand off to number 1.
Oh, no,
Marion.
That's going to be a flag.
Yep. Late one.
Yeah. Braylon normal tackled him out of bounds there. A little frustration.
Rode him out of bounds there.
They'll push him out of bounds at the 32-yard line, but I think he'll tack about 15 yards on top of that.
Adam Inman.
That'll bring the ball almost to midfield.
Second first down?
I believe their second first down. Yes, Trent.
Heavily induced on this one. I think they might have one legitimate one.
Right. But that was the first down, wasn't it? Legitimate? Okay.
Yeah. I think it was about 2 yards.
You can tell already that it's getting chippy down there. The third and fourth quarter could be a long game.
Ball spotted now at the Lakeview 48-yard line, not quite across midfield. Tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Running back split, 1 on each side of the quarterback in the shotgun. Snap is back. Quarterback.
Oh, Connor Kay, welcome.
Left-hand side.
He just said, well, this is a contact sport, baby.
I think that's Dennison Morgan there on the tackle.
Oh, is Dennison
Yeah,
or Connor?
Dennison.
Okay.
Loss of at least 5 there. And he had that red dead to right.
Dennison coming hard. He's playing right side defensive end.
You are right.
He's coming hard off the ball.
Dennison Morgan, good big lick there. Get him
And
up.
notice him a couple of times beating that offensive tackle on his side.
Yep.
Give him up.
And only a sophomore.
Yeah.
The sophomore. Loss of 5 on the play. The 2nd and 15 from the 43-yard line. 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. Running back in motion from left to right. It's number 1, Omar. They'll try to get him the ball out in the flats.
Nothing doing.
They'll get it to him, but he's not going to get past the line of scrimmage.
Tucker Johnson led the way there.
Tucker Johnson.
See Tucker over there.
Got a flag down on the field, guys.
Do see Connor Kay in on that tackle as well, but flag coming from deep. I'm not sure what
I
the
think it might be after the game on Connor Kay.
You think so? Or
Connor's got his hand.
holding? Or?
Well, he's pleading with somebody here to.
Yep. Looks like it's against us holding defense. Yeah.
How do you hold on defense?
If you got a receiver that's looking like he's trying to release, and
He's a defensive lineman, then. Maybe it's not on Connor.
Well, they can if you have a lineman
5.
trying to release, if it's a wide receiver screen to block out and you
Okay.
hold them to keep them in, they can call that flag. Don't ever see that called.
And
in
it
high
came from
school,
the
though.
opposite side of the field
Right.
that Connor's on, but maybe it's not on Connor. He just was
Maybe.
pleading with the senior.
Right.
Braylon was getting on him about something.
He's 2nd and 5. Ball now across midfield, spotted at the 47-yard line. tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left.
There's a play clock. A little confusion here.
Backs are split on
He
each
just-
side of the quarterback.
The ref
This has
just
gotta be
released it,
almost a
though.
delayed
No, the
time.
ref just blew the whistle, though.
Play clock at 30 seconds here. Snap is back. Direct snap to number 2, the big fullback.
Atlas denied that.
He was running a keeper straight up the middle. He'll get a yard on the play, but big Atlas with the tackle on big number 2, who's not on the play sheet here, but I bet he's every bit of 6 foot, probably
He's a
200.
ball.
I don't think Lakeview's got a guy on their starting. It's 107, less than 175 pounds.
Anywhere.
Their quarterback is
maybe the slot receiver right now. Maybe.
So 2 receivers to the left, tight end to the right, all spotted on the left-hand hash. Snap is back, quarterback with a quick pass to the left.
With running.
DBs are playing way off. He had a pretty easy pickup of about 7 yards with the DBs playing soft on that side.
Number 12,
That's
with Darian Logan.
That's a big 6'5" wide receiver over there.
we giving him way too much cushion. Michael French has got to squeeze it in, and
Yeah.
Shalengani's going in for Michael right now. I think Coach is going to explain that to him.
Punch him in the mouth, right?
Yeah, he gave up just too much cushion there.
3:16 before half.
Lakeview trying to gain some momentum here, get on the scoreboard before halftime, see if the Tigers defense can stiffen up. Lakeview with 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left, back split, one on each side of the quarterback in the backfield. Snap is back. Quarterback's going to keep it. Trying to find some room around the right-hand side.
Tucker tripped him up.
He'll cut back towards the middle, get a gain of 3 on the play with Tucker Johnson on the tackle.
Yeah, Tucker tripped him up, and I think Peyton pushed him down. So
Dennison Morgan checks back in the ball game for Aiden Nelson here. Looks like Coach is kind of flipping them back and forth, giving rest.
Keeping them fresh.
Keeping them fresh.
Gators have chewed up a little bit of clock here.
2 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the first quarter, or first half, excuse me. Tigers over the Gators 19-0.
All right.
Power I formation, 2nd and 7 at the Tiger 35-yard line.
Oh.
Handoff to number 1, Amarian Pierre, looking for some running room, off tackle to the right-hand side.
Braylon Norman on the tackle.
He'll get about 5 yards on the carry, bring up a 3rd and 2 from the St. Mary's 30-yard line.
Well, it's 4-down territory for Lakeview here.
Absolutely.
So, I
They
mean,
went third on 4th
Yeah.
down, 44 earlier in the game. So
with minute 50 left go, I'd like to thank our second quarter sponsors, Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial, Phase Daycare, Guidros Physical Therapy, Manpower Temporary Agency, City Bank and Trust, NFA Exchange Bank, Natty Southern Solutions.
Getting through those pretty quick now.
Well, they were going up to the line for you real quick. I had to shut up.
Tiger to the right for the Gators.
dive to number 2, nothing doing.
Wow.
He got stopped short.
Tried to go for a fullback dive to big number 2, and he stood up right at the line of scrimmage and nowhere to go.
I'd like to credit Hayden Nelson blew that play up and made him sidestep. He didn't make the tackle, but he blew the play up, and then his buddies came in for the tackle.
Finish it up. Yeah. 4th and 4. Minute to go in second quarter action. We might need to get Maggio's or somebody like that as a sponsor, man. I'm gonna work on that.
Not a bad idea.
Bring in a new something for us to talk about. Talk about.
We need
What do you think?
It's nothing like a
Astros,
Catholic
maybe
school
a-
talking about liquor, huh?
Amen.
maybe a bucket of chicken or something here.
That's right.
On 4th and 3,
Oh,
Lakeview
deep pass going.
fakes the quick
Uh-huh.
pass and has a receiver open about 20 yards down the field, but that's going to fall incomplete. He had a step on the entire defense. I don't know who
Who is supposed to be guarding him? Who's back there with him right now? Is that Chance?
Looks like Chance is there, but
I think Chance bit on the
Hard.
fake and then realized, oh, dang.
and they've thrown that quick pass out to that side 2 or 3 times tonight, and they've done a good job of completing those passes. And Tiger defense just cheating up on that quick pass and letting one slip down the field.
St. Mary's looking to go hurry up here. Maybe we can make something happen.
I think we're going to take a shot here. Half the Lakeview team's not out there. He's got Hayden Nelson with a step.
Oh!
Catches
Brought
it.
it to 35.
Oh, 25. Tigers hurrying up to the line. We should have a timeout to burn here. Well,
21 seconds left to go on the clock.
out there.
Clock will stop while they reset the chains.
We have time.
Lakeview Gator way behind here, not even hurrying to get across the line.
Snap the ball. We have 2 timeouts.
Chain crew needs to hurry up over there.
Twin receivers left and right.
He's going back to he's going to run it. Get out of bounds. Get out of bounds.
Call timeout. Call timeout.
Inexperience
Call timeout.
there by Braylon.
And Coach Seastrunk really good there. Call timeout. It should be about 4 to 5 seconds.
I'd like to see Braylon run to the sideline because then we could have ran a pass play and had time to kick a field goal there. But
It's going to be close to the first down marker here, guys. I think we might move the chains. Yeah.
well, if he takes it out of bounds there, he runs out of bounds in about 8 seconds. You could have took a shot and maybe and called a timeout. Told him, hey, get rid of the ball quick.
Got one play for the end zone here.
I think we could kick a field goal, huh?
That'd be about a 32-yarder.
Coach, that's the offense out there. Looks like he's going to go for it. I see a little one-on-one action with Hayden up top. Run a formation, we ISO him and throw it up.
And wide side of the field is to the right. You've got a right-handed quarterback. I mean,
So, guys, I'm kind of
right, throw right.
while y'all are strategizing on the next play, I'm chuckling at our chain crew over there who was hustling down the field after the big first down catch, and yep, got Mr. Joe Morgan over there and Mr. Dennis Morgan, and
they're not the quick of foot. They're not the quickest.
They were working their tails off over there. I
So
know
if you know those
they're
guys,
listening to us, that they want to wave while we're talking about it.
if you know those guys, please make fun of them.
And bring them on. Bring the O's.
Hey, they did better than I would have done. So, ball spotted at the Lakeview 15-yard line here on the left side.
Tigers going for 7 here, guys, or 6, I should say.
3 receivers to the right, single receiver to the left.
Lakeview's calling timeout, guys.
Assess what they were looking at.
I looked at the formation and it then came out, but
Did they have one take?
yes, they had one timeout.
Okay, they're done, man.
I heard the ref on our side over
He
here.
heard us ask.
We should have 2.
We don't have time to call 2 of them.
So Tigers looking based on the formation, they
Take
had
that back. I think we have one.
One.
We had one called earlier, and we had one called right there to stop the clock. So we should have one.
based on that formation with 3 receivers to the right. We're looking at the 2 options. They're either going to flood the right side of the field, the wide side, or they're going to have Hayden one-on-one again here on the short side of the field.
I don't think you can run the flood routes because 2 of them won't even make the end zone traditionally. I mean, we're 15 yards out, so I think if you're going to run that, you got to run a Hayden one-on-one over here and go up top.
Well, it doesn't do you, even when you run the flood, it doesn't do you good to go short at this point. So
you got to
you're
go
gonna
to the
deep
zone.
guy.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be an issue, but I hate that the play clock's not working in this north end zone.
Sure isn't, is it?
Nope.
You could drag Hayden across the middle of the field now and run your flood. But Braylon's got to know the ball has to be in the air and he's got to get it off and it has to be in the end zone.
Yeah. Agreed.
That call it now be either Hayden deep or Carter Hogue deep, one of the 2. We'll see
Yeah,
where we
it's
go.
like he's going to be going to Carter Hogue deep here. He's got him open. He's going to just throw it up.
Touchdown!
Who snagged that?
That was almost like a hell right there.
Shallon Gandy elevated his 5'7" frame up in the air, baby.
Number 2, baby.
Shallon Gandy looks 6'6" out there on that grab.
Looks clean. I don't see any yellow.
I saw him in the gym a couple of days ago, just about pulling off the dunk, so the young man can get up.
He's got some ups. He just showed me he has some ups.
Went up high in traffic.
In traffic, high-balled it. He went and high-pointed the ball. Great reception. Went up like he's 6'3" and not 5'9".
All zeros on the clock.
Come on, in a quarter, man. 5'9" and a quarter.
He jumps like he's 6'3".
Carter Hogue out for the extra point.
Come on, little Carter Hogue.
Snap is back, holds down, kicks up.
Be good.
That's good.
So the clock expired.
Time expired. I'd like to thank our second quarter sponsors one more time. Double D Holland, Barnum Internal Medicine, Cross Financial Group, Phase Daycare, Gidros Physical Therapy, Manpower Temporary Agency, Citibank and Trust, NFA Exchange Bank, and Natty Southern Solutions.
Big shout out to all of our sponsors. Certainly thank you for your support for St. Mary's Tigers football. We'll take about a 15-minute halftime break here as your Tigers are leading the Gators 16-0.
26, though.
Or 26-0. I don't have my readers on here. 26-0 on senior night at Turpin Stadium. We'll be back in about 15.
16.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen.
First kick.
Lakeview set up for their first kickoff of the game to start the second half here. They'll be kicking from our right to left. Ball spotted at the Lakeview 40-yard line. 53 with the onside kick attempt.
Barely went 10 yards, but quick.
Heads up play by, who was that, Connor Caden?
Yep, was Connor K. And did it bounce off the Lakeview? Did he?
No,
let it get there?
Connor got it at 9 because he saw that it was really a good kick.
It was good.
Great
He had a
kick.
decision to make.
Yeah, he had a business decision to make, and Connor made the right one there.
He did.
It's,
Good job by the young man. That was spotted right at midfield. Ball spotted at the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers from there. Tigers leading Lakeview 26-0 on senior night, not 16-0, Chad.
yes.
He's 6-0. Yep. Tigers with 3 receivers to the left, tight end to the right. JPT to Braylon Norman's right-hand side in the backfield. Braylon rolling out to his right.
Nice.
Oh, yes. You're not catching that young man.
First play from scrimmage goes 50 yards.
Little fake run by the quarterback, step back, hit your tight end down the middle
Just
of the field.
floated one.
Hey,
Floated
great
one
throw.
to
Yeah.
it. Beautiful. Lots of touch on it. Hayden Nelson able to pull it in. We don't line up with the tight end a lot, and when we do, they like to run that. They get lost there in the backfield with the running game.
Man, the upside in this team is just astronomical.
Okay, that sure is a team you don't want to play. Now maybe Bunky we're gonna feel fine. But it's the rest beware.
We might be destined for the playoffs.
Yeah.
Carter Hogue getting ready for the extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good.
Lakeview is getting pressure up the middle on a field goal to kick. They blocked one or two, and they're
We mentioned, I was actually looking at some replays. We mentioned number 55, and he is a load and an athletic young man. And he's lining up in a 2-point stance and just hitting that B gap as hard as he can. And he's getting movement there up front in the middle. And right behind him is number 1, Pierre. Right. So 55 opens up the hole, and Pierre's coming off his tail. So they get some pressure there. But, guys, one play, 50-yard pitch and catch there just to open up the second half, extending the lead 33-0.
Like what you see on the first play of the second half there.
Right. Man, it's starting to feel really nice. I don't know what the temperature dropped to, but
It's been a beautiful night. I hope
it's probably only 70 degrees, man.
Yeah, it feels great. If you're listening, you should have came.
72 degrees here with the breeze.
We are kind of high up here. We are kind of high
I'm
up.
like a savant.
Finally getting some football weather here.
Yeah.
Nice.
Tiger's going to kick it deep, but Carter's been it's dying right there. It's like
He's still at the back of the end zone.
That's a safety, guys.
And it is a safety.
That's a safety. Like
When you kick it, you just kind of let it die.
the Lakeview Gators just out of frustration, I guess, kicked the ball
Out of the back of the
out of the back of the end zone. That's a safety for the Tigers.
So we'll get 2 points and the ball.
And the ball.
So we mentioned earlier, Lakeview can be undisciplined when they get frustrated and ball just dies at the 5-yard line. Yeah. Instead of picking it up and doing something with it, just turns around and kicks it right out the back of the end zone. I don't know that I've ever seen that before.
No. That's
First timer.
That's lack of respect for your teammates. I don't know what to call that. Hopefully the young man just made a mistake and thought he could do that and didn't do it out of frustration.
Right. Yeah, he probably thought he could do that and it'd be a touchback, but that's not the case.
Yeah. So Lakeview will have to punt the ball to us now. Or I guess you can kick it off, can't you? You can kick it.
You kick or punt.
Kick or punt.
You get a free kick.
Either way you like. Whichever one you have that's better.
Right.
And a lot of times when you get older, most teams will punt because they get the hang time.
The hang time, right.
Get somebody downfield. Back deep for your Tigers are.
Looks like we have John Paul Thibodeau
18,
and Michael French.
Yep. Number 8.
Back deep.
I know that Lakeview's had a history of a couple tussles too when they get behind. I know Coach Seastrong talked all week about being disciplined. That if we make the playoffs, Lord knows we can't be missing anybody.
Yeah, got the heads up from actually some other district
No
coaches.
right.
I believe there were a couple of incidents in the Lakeview Montgomery game, if I'm not mistaken, and there may have been another one. So we certainly got the heads up on that, and just frustration from the young men on Lakeview side, winless on the year, and
Guys, you played for St. Mary's, and I think this is the Red River rivalry.
Trophy is on the line tonight. Looks like it will be staying in Natchitoches, barring a heck of a comeback.
Lakeview kicking off from the 20-yard line. Kick is up, fielded at the St. Mary's 40-yard line by John Paul Thibodeau. Has a lane.
Oh, nice running room. Just couldn't quite get into that little crease in the center, but a really good return.
And started out here to the right. Thought he had some room, and then a hole opened up to the middle. Cut it back up through the middle, but nice return either way.
That's too many auras. That Red River rivalry. Say that 5 times.
For someone who can't say their R's like me, that's a challenge right there.
That's number 2 for Lakeview. I normally don't. He beat Chance rushing on that play. Yeah. And Chance flew about 5 yards there. But hey, he helped him up after. Good sportsmanship.
Short field for your Tigers, leading 35-0. Misdirection here. That's number 5. Tripped up by number 18.
Hey, if that guy doesn't shoestring tackle him, he's gone.
Chance had taken that one to the end zone, and that was heavy set formation to the right with that counter coming backside again.
Ahmad Ali.
Chance might have still been a little woozy from the play before.
Right. He might have been like, what are all you people doing in my living room?
I got those green fuzzies.
Pink elephants. Tight end and wing to the left. Quarterback under center.
He could roll out to the right, beats a defender there.
Wide open.
Dennis and Morgan. Lays the shoulder and runs over him. Unfortunately, steps out of bound there.
I
But
don't know about that. I wish I had a replay camera because that had to be so close to the sideline.
we do have a replay camera in the booth up here, Trent. We're high tech, man.
High tech, great man. We're about to see if some chalk flew, but
Mark him down at the 8-yard line. Nice route, a nice pass on the rollout there by Braylon. I've been impressed with Braylon and his maturation over the year.
Running clock here in the second, in the third quarter with 9:43 to go. St. Mary's Tigers threatening again, already up 35-0. And we did step out of bounds there, Trent.
Okay.
We did step out of bounds.
Vincent in here at
Oh no, you messed up.
Vincent in at tailback, the senior.
Uh-oh. I think Coach is going to try to – I see Vincent Dang Hung here getting the ball. And
Vincent in that tailback. Takes the pitch.
he's going to reverse course. Reverse again.
Oh, boy.
He's going to need to learn north and south, not east and west there. Might need to get a little bit closer for
I was about to
Vincent.
say, get him down there at the 1-yard line.
Yeah. Young man has some soccer skills. Unfortunately, we don't have that sport at St. Mary's, but
Young man's a great bass fisherman, too. I fished with him once or twice. Yeah. Well, he's better than me, which that's
what?
not
He
saying.
can set the hook. Where they do that in Vietnam? I don't know, but hey. Man, I got to think the experiences he's had here has just been phenomenal, huh?
You would think it's probably a little different.
Yep. Who's this on the pitch? That's JPT.
JPT.
Touchdown. Touchdown, JPT.
John Paul Thibodeau for a St. Mary's touchdown.
As his dad celebrates over the PA announcement.
I might have to trademark that on his NIL. It's JPT, man.
I have something for you, Trent. Ha Chan Bang Bang. Touchdown, Tigers.
All right. I need to see it.
Right here. Ha Chan Bang Bang.
Vincent's family happens to be
Listening. We scored up. Ha Chan Bang Bang.
Call in. Let us know if we probably sound like three rednecks trying to speak Vietnamese here, but Carter Hogue on for the extra point attempt.
Blocked it in.
Blocked.
We need to close that gap.
Yeah, we're not doing a good job right up the middle there.
High time, by time. Tigers. Well, that's like double. But
So it's 7 minutes and 20 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock's continuing to run. Tigers 41-0 over Lakeview.
I'd like to thank our third quarter sponsors, Poche Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, Trimax Industries, Campbell Monument Company, Lacaz Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Cork and Cruz, Gillette Johnson, Family Doctors in Natchitoches, Lavinity, and the Poor Farmers of Glory Island Farms.
God bless them all.
I heard those Glory Island guys don't know what they're doing.
But they're good at it. Man, I don't know about you boys, but these circadian rhythms, when you get old, are kind of messing with me. I mean, my internal clock says it's about 9 something, but it's only 8:30.
The game is flying by now here with the running clock.
Yeah, 6:26.
Let's see what HUD's got.
4, 6, 8.
So the Tigers kicking off again. Carter Hogue's going to need oxygen at the rate we're kicking off here.
All right.
No onside, good fielded cleanly by number 10 for Lakeview there. Not on the roster yet again.
Might be on that up, I believe.
Let's see. Number 10.
Dudley sent me
Well, they're
one.
on the 42-yard line.
Number 10, Iris Banks.
Ours Banks.
I
Okay.
don't have a
They don't have classifications
don't
on
have a classification, but
the thin squad, 22. You know,
Yep.
got some weight out there though. I mean, so Lakeview's going to take over on the 43 there, Doug.
at the Lakeview 43-yard line. Clock's running. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the third quarter. Lakeview on their way up the line of scrimmage. Tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Running backs in the backfield split on each side of the quarterback, who is number 2, the fullback lining up at quarterback.
Got a good
Wildcat look, and he's just going to take a dive right up the middle, and he'll get 5 yards on the carry.
That's it. They've run that play several times, and he's paid the price because it looks like our outside linebackers, Chance Rushing that time Tucker before, is delivering a big hit from the side on him. And I mean, I imagine he's going to have somebody to pick them up because he is getting P-laid for his size.
Ball spotted at the 48-yard line.
Who's 34? Getting a little play at
Abram Nichols, young sophomore, first-year player for football, never played before, but man, he is energetic and fired up.
He does get fired up.
Got that backside defensive end. Let's see if he can contain.
Tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Handoff to the fullback again. Whoa.
Little Shaquan Barkley reminiscence there of this past weekend. Loses his bonnet.
Dive up the middle, and he left his feet trying to jump over a defender and got hit, did a flip.
Yeah, I mean, he's 230, and he got up. I mean, that was some vertical there.
Helmet came off, so he'll come out of the game for a play.
I saw number 5 on the tackle for your tackle.
Yeah, so Chance went low, and 22 feels they're giving up about 175 pounds to number 2 there now. Number 2 in his place.
10-yard gain on the carry. Bring up a 1st and 10. Ball spotted at the St. Mary's 42-yard line.
That was a crazy play with Saquon felt.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable
What,
athleticism.
you guys can't move like that?
Tight end to the right, 2 receivers to the left of the Gators.
Oh,
2 back in the backfield.
Yeah, I had it early. Great tackle there by Peyton Mitchell leading the way.
Number 15.
You're not going to get that
You're
call.
not getting that call when you're up 40.
Marion Rushing, number 15, is a quarterback for the Gators, and he's called his own number. Got a yard on the carry.
Short gain on that play.
Peyton Mitchell's just been a rock horse this year. It's been a pleasure to watch him play football this year. And kind of senior you want leading your team. That's he's a good young man.
And barring a playoff appearance, that's probably it for him. I don't think he plays any other sports. I don't think
No,
it's a
no.
basketball or
Chance
baseball.
rushing him. A lot of our seniors don't play any other sport. I think Braylon Norman's the only one that does.
Yeah. Oh man, tight. Yeah,
Backed
tight.
up
Almost
just a little
off
bit.
sides there. Number 1 off right side takes 2 Tigers to bring him down.
Looked like Peyton Mitchell in on the tackle and Camden Litton as well.
Yep. Pickney over there.
Gain of about 5. Bring up a 3rd and 4.
Victor's junior, isn't he?
Victor sophomore.
Sophomore, but a junior.
No,
Yeah, Victor Jr. Yep,
Oh,
Victor.
I got you now.
He is a junior, and with a classification of a sophomore. 3rd and 4 from the St. Mary's 36-yard line. 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. 2 backs in the backfield with the quarterback. Snaps back. Quarterback looking for a quick pass out to the right-hand side.
With run. That's first down, Gators.
He'll complete it.
Guys, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank some of our athletic trainers and a few of them. Craig Chabert helps us out a lot. He's the professional trainer.
Yeah, Craig's
Our trainers, student trainers, Molly Smith, Camille Harrington, Kennedy Griffin, and Lacey Boyd, and Grevillon Fisher and Levon Fisher are our managers. I'd like to thank them. Keedron Seastrunk, our first-year head coach. Defensive coordinators, our principal, Stephen Wren. Quarterbacks coach, Jason Parker. Receivers, Andy Pierre and Tone. Offensive line, John Torbalet. And cornerbacks, Kendrick Moore. Offensive line and linebacker, Scott Nichols.
The defensive line coach, Frank Griffin, did have a late hit out of bounds after the first down reception.
Come on, keep this goose egg up here.
So with the penalty, after the first down catch, the ball is going to be brought all the way down to the 12-yard line for Lakeview.
Minute, it's still under a minute right here.
Under a minute. At the end of the quarter, we'll have our trivia question for the ball game for our listeners.
What's on the line?
$25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's, which I do have those gift certificates. I need to be getting them to the past winners. I know where one of them lives.
So snap is back. Quarterback faking a quick pass, going deep. And
that's going to be pass
interference in the end zone as we bid on that fake pass there on the sidelines.
Is that Camden lit out there?
Yeah, it looks like it. And number 18, Ahmed Ali, the intended receiver, and he took a shot right in the ribs there in the end zone. Ball is going to be incomplete, but that will definitely be half the distance to the goal line on a pass interference call on the Tigers.
Gators might avert the goose egg.
Might avert the goose egg here.
8 clock does stop it on the injury. 18 seconds left to go in the third quarter.
41-0 Tigers.
Ball's going to be spotted at the 6-yard line. Be 1st and 3 from there. First down and 3.
An SEC game this weekend?
Might be a big one Saturday.
Okay, just checking.
Might be a big one.
My youngest son told me that he's going to have to pass on the deer camp, that he is going to the LSU Alabama game.
Where is the boys' loyalty?
Well, guys, I'll take this opportunity to thank our third quarter sponsors one more time for our trivia question. It's Poche's Performance, TXULF Holdings, Natchitoches Events, Trimax Industries, Campbell Monument Company, LaCasse Farms, Taylor Townsend Law Firm, Cork and Cruz, Gillette Johnson, Family Doctors of Natchitoches, Lavinity, and Glory Island Farms. Without any further ado, thanks to T. Johnny's on the River, a $25 gift certificate to the first person
On the line.
on the line here, T. Johnny's on the River. Of the last 28 years, how many times have the St. Mary's Tigers made the playoffs?
How many times?
You are ineligible to win, Trent, and so is my wife.
How many times out of 28 years? What's the phone number?
318-419-5900. First to text me, how many years out of 28 have the Tigers made the playoffs? 318-419-5900.
We'll take a 30-second timeout, give our listeners a chance to think on that one.
Yeah.
We'll be back shortly. Tigers up big, 41-0. Get ready for fourth quarter action.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Had a lot of answers here. I hadn't found the right one yet. How many times in the last 28 years have the Tigers made the playoffs? Both teams back out on the field. Clock's already running 41-0. Tigers over the Gators. Gators with a 1st and 3 from the 6-yard line. Text 318-419-5900 with your answer. Lakeview with receiver on each side, tight end to the right, power I formation. They're going to hand off to the fullback, number 2. He's going.
We have a winner. We have a winner. Johnny K with the right answer. Connor's K's dad, our defensive tackle, texted 24 out of 28 years. The Tigers have made the playoffs. Congratulations, Johnny K. Your $25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's on the river.
Not a bad night for Mr. K. Son Connor in on some big licks there out on the field tonight, and now gets a $25 gift certificate down at T. Johnny's.
And Gators threatening right here, guys.
Let's see if Connor can come up with a big lick here. 1st and goal from the 1-yard line. Power I formation for Lakeview. Ball's on the ground.
Fumble! Ball's down.
As we wait on the rest,
Recovered by Lakeview.
looks like Lakeview's recovering.
On the carpet right there.
Yeah, hand off to number 2. I'm going to pull his name. We've called his number a lot. Amania Green, big fullback for Lakeview. Hand off to him. It didn't look like from here he ever had it clean. It popped up as soon as he took his first step. Tigers with a chance to recover there, but unable to pull it in. Lakeview, it's 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Power I formation.
You got to figure they're going to go to it again here. Number 2.
Hand off to number 2.
Second effort, I think he got in. Yes.
Yep.
Great effort by the young man there. Tigers stopped him, but that's a load to stop.
Yeah. Look, met him at the line of scrimmage. 2 guys just didn't push him back. And that second effort, he was able to fall barely across the goal line.
One more time, I'd like to thank Johnny.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin.
And congratulations, Johnny K, on the $25 gift certificate to T. Johnny's on the river.
Man, that breeze feels nice.
Big shout out to T. Johnny's. Great food, great location there on the river.
Yeah, man. All you can eat
Shrimp.
boiled shrimp on Thursdays, and that boudin dip. That boudin dip is kicking.
A partial. Looks like he's going to make the 2-point conversion there. Walked it in on a sweep to the right there from Lakeview. So with 9 minutes to go in the 3rd quarter, Lakeview is on the board now, down 41-8. Like to take a 30-second timeout here.
Our mobile banking app is changing the way we bank. Things are getting easier, transactions are getting safer, and you have access 24/7. All the functionality of banking you're used to, made easier to use, anywhere, anytime, and more secure than ever. Simple, seamless, safe. Download our mobile app today.
All right.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the #1 sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Got couches down there.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Got a running clock here. 7 minutes and 30 seconds left to go in the ball game. Tigers up 41-8 on senior night.
Oh, I said 3rd quarter. We're 4th quarter already.
Are in the 4th quarter now. Second half going by quick with the running clock. Lakeview kicking off from their own 40-yard line, expecting an onside kick here potentially, and we get one. Nice onside kick. We juggled that just a little bit, but brought in by number 10, Dennison Morgan.
First bounced off his chest, but
Yep.
then he was able to cover it up. Great kick. That ball went 15 feet in the air over our front line. I mean, he did a great job on that onside kick.
Well executed onside kick.
Honestly, like, we probably should have got it. They just weren't hustling. I mean, down there. That was a great kick. Like to thank our fourth quarter sponsors real quick while we're taking this little break here. Law Officer Howard E. Condi. I'll do it after this play. Dudley, go ahead.
3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Freshman Jacob Thibodeau in the backfield.
Preston Tilley, quarterback.
Preston Tilley at quarterback. Snap is back, looking out to the left.
Miscue.
And Braylon Norman out here.
Got a late flag thrown here. I think
Holding.
But holy dog against St. Mary's.
So the clock actually stops at 6:20.
They'll stop the clock on the penalty. Pull the Tigers back 10 yards. Soon we'll replay first down.
Law. Oh, no, they're coming back out. Tigers in a hurry.
I'll quit talking after this play.
Okay.
Tigers break the huddle. 1st and 20. 3 receivers to the right. 3 receivers to the left. Single receiver to the right. Jacob Thibodeau to Preston Tilley's left-hand side in the backfield.
Let's go, Godchild.
Snap is back. Preston rolling out to his left. Has the receiver here in the flats. Looks like it's Braylon Norman on the reception.
Smothered him.
He'll get maybe a yard or two on the play.
Tigers in hurry up. So we'll do our fourth quarter sponsors in a minute. I'm not sure why we're doing no huddle here. Maybe, but
The 3 receivers to the left again, same formation. Single receiver to the right. Hand off to Jacob Thibodeau. He's going to get it, make a cut, make a defender miss, bounce off of the tackle.
No, my bad.
Nice run, 15-yard run though there on second down. That'll bring up a manageable third down as the ball's just across midfield.
he made a guy miss for a loss and then turned it up.
So nice run by the freshman tailback. Bring up a 3rd and 7 or 6, excuse me. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. Snap is back. Preston looking to the right, and he's going to throw that just wide. It'll fall incomplete. Bring up 4th and 6 from the Lakeview 49-yard line.
Coach Cedric going for it here, guys. It looks like
Midfield.
maybe sending a message to his buddy or something here. I don't know.
It could be.
I know a little smack talking after the jamboree. You know,
There was. 3 receivers to the left, single receiver to the right.
No deep safety.
Snap is back. Preston Tilley rolling to his left. He's going to fumble it. Ball's on the carpet, and he'll fall on top of it, but that'll be a turnover on down. Big loss on 4th down.
just as he trying to get around that outside guy, just dropped the ball there. I'd like to thank our fourth quarter sponsors, Law Officer Howard E. Condi, Allstate, LA Guidros, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pies, Regional Construction, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, DDS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield, and Worcester Oil Company.
Big shout out to all of our sponsors. I think I'm supposed to say they're the real MVP. That was my sponsor shout out.
That's right.
Tigers leading big 41-8 on senior night. Clock continuing to run. 3 minutes and 45 seconds left to go in the ball game. Lakeview taking over the ball at the St.
4
Mary's.
seconds on the play clock.
Guys, we got a couple subs in. We got freshman Merritt Vanderstein in at linebacker.
Clock expired.
Trey Hardy, the young the 8th grader defensive tackle for us. Wynn Cedars, number 12, at his end position.
Lakeview with 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Split backs in the backfield. Snap is back. Quarterback keeping it around the right-hand side. Had some good blocking in front of him.
Number 84 is took a shot to the midsection there on the tackle, and he is in some pain.
That's Vincent Hungdane, the senior there.
He got hit in the, well, you know. So in 2 minutes and 50 seconds, we're going to let Vincent get his, Hungdane get his area. I just got to talk about it.
It all started with a sketch on a napkin. An idea created by 2 walk-on bench warmers. And after 10 years of hard work and perseverance to turn their dream into a reality, it's the number one sports bar in America.
Welcome to Walk On.
Walk-ons, because everyone needs a little playing time.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Looks like Vincent was able to get off the field on his under his own power, so he's working out the kinks on the sidelines there. Lakeview with a 2nd and 1 from the Tigers' 28-yard line. Snap is back, handoff to Marion Pierre. No running room, trying to get off tackle on the right-hand side. He's going to be dropped for a loss of a yard, bring up a 3rd and 2 here.
I got Victor Pickney there leading the way. Young man has got some start in his last couple of weeks and done well. Done well, playing fast and playing aggressive.
Oh my God!
So 3rd and 2. Ball spotted at the Tigers' 29-yard line. Minute and 53 seconds to go in the ball game. Tigers leading 41-8.
Wide side of the field is to your end position there. Win Cedars go about. Let's see if he can shore up a tackle here for his first high school tackle, mate.
Maybe so. False start. Yep. 2 receivers to the right, tight end to the left. Lakeview looking for a quick pass here and potentially had it. But that's going to be a false start.
Senior wide receiver. That's that 6'5" guy. He's got some length on him.
We need to be playing them tight and playing them for pass first. You know, they faked that short pass a couple times tonight and been open deep.
Boat number 22, Bo Clark checks in the ball game also.
So that'll bring up a 3rd and 7 now.
Asa Nash and number 657 for us. That's another freshman.
Let me a little Asa Nash.
Levi Aton.
Aton. Okay.
Tight end to the right. Single receiver on each side of the formation. Handoff to
Nice. Who tripped him up?
Peyton Mitchell there with the tackle.
fullback. Peyton takes his feet right out from under him. Green on the carry, the big fullback. He's looking for somebody to help him up off the ground, and he had no take.
This is a last strike right here. 4th down with 30 and counting right here. So this could be it. Might be last play.
I'd like to see Coach take Peyton out here for a little walk off. You know, his last play, senior. Let him have his moment.
And Peyton may have told him he didn't want to come on.
Might have wanted to stay there.
That does sound like Peyton.
Timeout.
So tight end to, and it looks like we are going to have a timeout by Lakeview with 7 seconds left to go on the clock.
They might have a little bit of time. It was about 13 when they tried to call it.
Okay. I'm going to give a shout out to our fourth quarter
sponsors.
Fourth quarter.
Law Office of Howard E. Conde, Allstate LA Guidros, M&M Pharmacy, Natchitoches Meat Pie Company, Regional Construction, Rhodes Realty and Development, Scott Godfrey, DDS, Sabine State Bank, Sheffield, and Sheffield Wooster Oil Company.
We do our camera guy, video kids too?
No, we didn't. Our video kids, the guys that have really made the replay and everything, video the games for us. We know a few of them. Zach French, JT Morgan, Sawyer Morgan, Holt Cedars, and Heath Method. I'd like to give a special thanks to them. They help us set up every ball game and take down every ball game.
Do all the videoing in zone and up in the booth. I know Brake Smith also helped. I think I left his name off the list. So
young 6th graders earning their stripes.
Yep.
You know,
big shout out to them. They could be out here playing cup ball and behind the bleachers, and instead they're doing a job supporting the varsity team. So certainly thank them for their help.
And a lot of trust in them. This is the game film for the coaches. You know, so they do a good job of it. So with 4th down and 6 to go, Lakeview Gators coming out here and crowd roaring. Looks like the
zone.
He had it and dropped it.
Number 12. That's Ladarian Logan, that senior wide receiver, the 6'5" guy in the middle of the field on just kind of a post.
Bo Clark was giving up a little size there. Bo's like 5'7", he's 6'5". You know, so I'd like to go ahead, Trent.
Guys, I don't think we mentioned it, but certainly prayers for the Aldridge family. If you can support those guys, a house fire, pretty much everything they have gone. I know there's quite a few opportunities to give to those guys, either through St. Mary's or through NSU. Want to make sure we keep them in our prayers and going through a rough time there. And I got to think everybody's going to rally around them.
Yeah, certainly send them all of our thoughts and prayers and support. That's tough. It was total loss, I believe.
Total loss for them. So you hate that. I mean, there's nothing you it's the pictures. It's everything, you know.
Yeah. Well, Tigers end up winning big tonight on senior night. Big shout out to our seniors. They beat Logan Sport tonight 41-0 here at home. 41-8, excuse me. Chance Rushing, quick shout out to our senior football players. Chance Rushing, senior running back and linebacker. Braylon Norman, senior wide receiver and free safety.
Would like to thank all
Camden Litton, senior wide receiver and cornerback. Peyton Mitchell, senior offensive lineman and linebacker. And Vincent Hung Dane, senior wide receiver, cornerback, and kicker.
Yep.
For the Tigers. So hopefully this isn't the last go around for those guys. We know we need a little bit of help from a couple of games tomorrow night. No Delhi Charter is one that we're watching. I forget the other game that we're watching, but we've got two teams that we believe we just need one of the two to potentially lose one tomorrow, and Tigers will be in the playoffs.
Well, I've got one last thing to say, and that's Hotang. Win.
Well, for Trent Ferdell and Chad Bethan, this is Dudley Cedars. Thursday night, senior night here at Turpin Stadium. Tigers up big over Lakeview, 41-8. Hopefully, depending on tomorrow night, we'll see everyone next week.
Tigers doing their traditional say goodbye to their seniors. The whole team lines up, and the seniors walk down the line, and we give them a high five. Glad to see this tradition.
I like this too.
Showing the respect to the seniors that they deserve.
So that'll wrap it up for tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be back next week. Playoff action. I have confidence.
That's right.
We'll see you then.